If you want to be part of the world domination that is going on in Overlord, you're in the right place, because we are moving once again into the more... Because we are moving in once more into some episodes, and this being relatively the start, I'm expecting some good things if everything the past seasons have taught me. It's not really going to go easy on anyone. Stand in their way and you get crushed. How many civilizations, how many nations are going to stand after it? All I really know is the Sorcerer Kingdom is going to be quite strong, especially with everyone working under him. But also, how long is all the diplomacy and national affairs and the like going to keep up? Where's the hardcore battles? Showing of overwhelming strength. But I hope you're ready. So strap in and let's get going. Are we really starting back into Ainz's room again with him reading? All he's doing is being the figurehead. She couldn't stop him. But really, who's there to tell Ainz that he can't look at the moon and the stars? He's completely ignoring the fact that the maid is there. And having his internal monologue going on about, well, he's still got his... his personal feelings of, since being a human, yet being repressed because of his new undead physique. And having people like the maid and all of the guardians and whatnot be so loyalist that they would drop themselves in an instant if they fear they've let him down. Did I say how I'm enjoying this opening? The little bits behind it is really nice to hear. I don't have my headphones up that loud, but maybe I should turn it up. Also, to see more of the other kingdoms, and like the Holy One and the one that's surrounded by dragons and the like. Not everyone's going to allow the Sorcerer Kingdom to do what they wish. The standard fairy tale. This is all they can do for the time being. They have their duties they need to attend to. Now, what was her true reason for starting the orphanage there? It is the way of the world, especially when there's things that you see in this place. She speaks a big story here, but there's more behind her words, especially since we know the character and her interests. Also, I would like to see more of the story involve Evil Eye. There must be a personal gain reason for helping out. God, it sounds like a conversation I had with my brother. Can anything truly be from the good of your heart? Is there always something that you desire in trade? She needs to spend a bit more time. Check if there's any benefits of anyone in there. So you want to surround yourselves by the talented. She seems overly interested. And is she actually going to impart anything? Why should she? Really? I mean, anything for him to dote on her. Well, she's not going to let go of that idea, is she? It's not in the sword itself, it's in that who wields it. Pretend you don't know. She can get off now. Did we need the sound effect? That is part of the price of being revived. But the fact that there is the revival system in place, even if you do level down a lot. Well, if you really wanted to get her talking, all you need to do is mention Momon. And how would she act if she knew they were one and the same? I doubt it. It would be impossible for many a person. I wonder why that would be. Maybe because he knows every weakness that he has. I see. Having to take up the mantle since others have disappeared. Terrifying might be an understatement. And how is he dealing with affairs and whatnot now that he's on his shoulders? Do you dare take action against them, or try to align yourselves to not destroy your kingdom? Conversation between siblings. Not hindered by a maid or a knight. Perfect excuse to the public, having some ideas whispered into his ear. As long as she's with Climb, I'm sure she'd be happy anywhere, but she has much more grander ambitions. Some clean cuts. It's sad that we had to lose, what's his name, Gazef, in the previous season. He has some very strong facial features. But he realised just how weak he was. Throw himself away just to win. More than they could possibly know. I must have seen something in him if he only taught him a little. Needs. He's not one to have that kind of position, that kind of responsibility. And every day the Sorcerer King roots himself further into the land and becomes stronger. I mean, setting up the perfect atmosphere, I guess. He is the mouth of Ainz. That's a mouthful. Deaf Cavalier. Kind of like that. He will impart the message. Hold your tongue. Stand firm. And who is it? Ah. A difficult diplomacy partner. Upset her and oh god. Can she restrain herself? This guy's going to try something, and it's not going to work. That was a long shot of just watching ice swirl in a glass. And holding herself with such elegance in this room. Oh no. What, to improve his standing immediately? He's been enthralled. Is it the drink talking? I'm sure she doesn't care and won't remember, but... just see him, notice his presence. Now he's got much more on the plate. He's confident in himself, isn't he? It's an important through place. Both if you don't want to be destroyed, and also you can get some benefits out of it. That's some appropriate music, I guess. I mean, jumping the gun is one thing. Whether or not he was actually thinking ahead like this, or just trying to come up with a reason ad hoc, or post hoc. They are not a rich place. What could they... And what could the Sorcerer Kingdom get in return? And if they don't care about public image for a single village, he's vastly overestimated it. Oh, that's a dangerous line of thinking. Don't let anyone hear you say this. They don't even have a place to borrow the house. Making use of all, judging by her name. And that name, I don't know, have I? Well, quite a few people in attendance today. Because no one knows you or cares. Whereas that one of the 5 something or others... The guest list and everyone in attendance is purely just to have witnesses. If they're not affiliated before or not tied down, easy to sway them if you have a little show and dance. How the hell did you manage to square this with Albedo? If it's for the benefit of the Sorcerer Kingdom and for Ainz, she is playing this quite well. Currently, no, but she has plans. What was that sound? Was that the sound of all of his future prospects crumbling instantly? Did she shatter that staff she was holding? I would be tired of this kind of interaction as well. It may be best if you keep your face here. Some rumours may spread. And you don't want that if you want to become friendly with the Sorcerer Kingdom. Ah. She shows true fear. One who doesn't know the position that he's in. Yeah, I don't think they're getting married. What's the how far has dentistry came in this world? I wouldn't clench those teeth quite so hard. Aha. Since things are already in place and can be used, it would definitely mean that no one else would... Well, that solves the issue with materials and the like. Yeah, it would make sure that no one else jumps up and does anything stupid. Make him a example if he oversteps his bounds. And I like how they were using this as a pretext just to hold these kind of conversations. Having all of these carefully laid out plans of the kingdoms, the various nations, some nobles, some people trying to inherit a bit more power, grasp a bit more of the world for themselves, not knowing the true nature of things to come. Now that's an interesting face. A cube. And is she... No need for further discussion. Is she selling out her kingdom? A useful pawn in their plan, I guess. Ah. Ah, her puppy with glee. Now we're getting into some girl talk, are we? With all the plans in place and preparations made. So with the second prince making things... Or was it third prince? Setting things in place to try and make the best of the situation. Placate the Sorcerer Kingdom. Try and make a stand if need be. And then you got the princess already in cahoots with them. I guess as soon as we saw the orphanage being shown off in the beginning and being told about their plan in the previous episode, maybe we could have guessed that there was some sort of connection behind the scenes there. Unless it was already in the previous season and I just forgot entirely. But I do like seeing the characters that we've had interactions, we've had storylines with in the previous seasons, and the bits and pieces that I remember. Climb, the prideful warrior dude, I can't remember his name at the minute, but looking to take Gazef's place. Knowing what it is that he'll be up against, those kind of very dangerous people. And the criminal underbelly of the kingdom and everywhere, also now firmly in the pocket of the Sorcerer's Kingdom, because, well, you know, what we saw before. And as it's been shown plenty of times, if Ainz wants, he could roll over the world with military might. However, that's not what he is going for right now. Also, the potential for having any connection with his old guildmates and friends that may be in this world. You don't want to piss them off preemptively. And with so many people in positions of power, so many people with such fragile whims and loyalties, they can be bought off easily. All they need is a little push. What do they really, truly desire? How easily society can fall apart if just a little nudging on the inside. Also, with Ainz, basically all he's done so far in these 2 episodes is have a little discussion with some of the Guardians and mope about in his room quite a lot. When he takes his first foray into this world that he's setting up. And are we going to see Lord Momon at any point? Evil Eye's just really raring to go for that. Maybe she can be convinced to join over onto their side. Well, considering her idol is already helping the Sorcerer Kingdom. I think once we get past a little bit of political intrigue and some upstart nobles overstepping their bounds, getting into the large swathes of countryside falling under their control, whether or not through violence is still yet to be said. If they go willingly into their grasp, they won't be turned into book covers. I wonder how Demiurge's farm is getting along. But there's so much to be interested in. Whether or not anyone gets immediately reprimanded for being a little too friendly with Albedo at any peace talks. Any balls, public gatherings, outings to the shop. Basically stay away from those, best. Also, it would be fun to see Concoctus do any delegations with the humans. I wonder how that conversation would go. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing. Join onto the channel. Discord. Anything that takes your fancy, really. Just make sure to get a bit of rest, so I can see you in the next one. If you want to take part in the great power show that is the ball of my channel, consider joining onto my Patreon and helping fund a little of it, because all of these fancy dresses don't pay for themselves. And so, I need to thank Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Omega42, Akane, Dory Jane, Danny Sui and everyone else, because they haven't shuddered in fear at the thought of me getting a little close. Which, maybe they should.